Children. So previously we saw about Sahib-e-Alam, and in this last spring he was the rat picker, and the narrator, she promised them that if she opened the school he would he study over there. So he agreed to it, and when he met, then he asked about the school and she felt very bad. So these rat pickers, they never used to wear the slippers, and you must have seen the rat pickers that move around and they look for uh, plastic and tin in the garbage, and they collect it and they sell it in the shops where the garbage is where the means or this scrap iron is bought and the plastic is bought over there. So this way they earn money, and the parents also, they depended on the rat picking, and they never did anything else because they thought that it was their fate, and they used to do that work only. And they had moved on from Dhaka to the area in near Delhi, and it was called Simapuri. So today we'll see about Mukesh. We will study about Mukesh. And this Mukesh, he belonged to the family that lived in Firozabad, and they made bangles. The bangles that your mother and the women of your house, they wear, the glass bangles which they wear, colorful glass bangles with beautiful designs and all. So that is all made in Firozabad, and it is meant for the married women. So that you know very well. And this fellow, he never wanted to take down the tradition, means the work, traditional work of the family. He wanted to become a mechanic. He wanted to learn how to repair the cars and all, and that's why he wanted to own a car also. He wanted to drive a car, and he knew that by becoming a mechanic he can drive many cars that he would repair. So he wanted to do that work. So the narrator, one day she went with him to his house, and there she found that the houses were built in the slum area, and they didn't have the drainage system, and the roofs were also not good. The houses were built of mud, and when she went inside his house, she saw his sister-in-law, elder brother's wife. She was cooking food, and she was having a big ghungat over her face. She was covering her face with the big veil. And father-in-law was there, means Mukesh's father was there in the house, and she was covering her face. She did not want to, means it is a tradition, but nowadays this tradition is going away. And previously those people, they used to put big ghungat in front of the elder people at home, and they never showed their face to them. But now everything is changing, and you know that, you know, the present world, in this the traditional things have already gone. So this fellow, he took her, and she saw all those things at home, and then finally she also saw that she was sitting beside the chulha, and she was cooking food. The smoke was coming out, it was going in her eyes, and she was cooking food for the family members, all the male members that were there in the house, and she was only the female member in the house. And then after that, she went to the other house. There she saw a woman. She was sitting, and she was making bangles with one of the small girl, and that small girl, she was also busy in making the bangles. And she never knew, this girl, small girl, she never knew that this will be her, means when she'll grow up, she will get married, and she'll have to wear all these bangles and all that she's making, as she's making for the other people. And the people who worked, who prepared bangles, they had to suffer a lot because they worked in the dingy areas where the lights are very low, means the lights are not there, proper lights are not there, and when the polishing is going on in the bangle, the dust and the chemical, all that comes out. It used to make them blind. So before they grew, means before they attained the teenage, their eyes almost went off, and they used to feel very awkward. So this was a condition, and these people, they could not make associations, because if they made associations, the police, they used to hold them, and they used to beat them and put them in the prison. So their life was very bad. They had to live a very bad life. And we know that there are laws that are being passed, that child labor is bad thing. We should not let the children work, but these children, they had to work to earn money for the family. So this is all for today, children. And in the Law Spring, only these two stories are there about Sahib-e-Alam and Mukesh. So that's all for today. Good day and good luck.